Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to review of Wax Empire, the debut album by the band Ninja Gandhi. Today we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the release. Decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. I've stumbled upon their music on YouTube 10 years ago. I was surprised how good they sounded, so I checked out this release and I've been a fan ever since. It breaks my heart that no one knows about this band, because their music is actually quite unique, and that's the main reason I'm making this review. When it comes to a lineup on this release, we've got Keith Adamek on the vocals, Paul on the drums, Eli on the bass, and probably Tyler and David on the guitars. On their Bandcamp page you can see that the album has 9 songs, but that's actually not true, it has 10. The real 9th song, Undecided Prosperity, is not here for some reason, but it's on the album. Also, fun fact, 5 of the songs here are re-recordings from their 2013 demo, The Choice of Life. The production is top-notch, it's clean but heavy, no necessarily no clipping, just the way I like it. I love how you can hear every instrument without any problems, yes, even bass. The message is diverse, the songs are mostly about society, pirates, capitalism, government, all of those thrash metal, popular subjects, being spied on by the government, etc. I urge you to read the lyrics by yourself because they are quite fascinating. Structure of the songs is all over the place. We've got the basic one, which is intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro. In this instance, bridge is like 2 to 3 different segments. Then we have the advanced structure where actually the chorus might start the song, or just the verse without the intro. And as the song goes on, the verse, pre-chorus, chorus will be repeated, but in between they will add segments that only occur once, and also the bridge is much more expanded upon. But when it comes to a technical structure, it's very similar to advanced one, but less things repeat, and there are more segments that only occur once. The structure here stands out because there's so much variety that you're never going to be bored, they always surprise you. When it comes to music genre, this record is a mix of progressive metal, thrash metal, melodic death metal and heavy metal. So it's a fantastic combination of styles, it makes the music sound fresh and interesting. Now let me shit on the metal archives for a little bit, because look at the genre here. Metalcore / melodic death metal. Did you guys even listen to this band? What did I just say? This is a progressive metal, heavy metal, thrash metal, melodic death metal and groove metal hybrid. This is not a metalcore / melodic death metal band. Stating so, you actually are robbing them of their fans. This band should stand next to municipal waste and all of that stuff. Yet you categorize them as metalcore? What is wrong with you? Especially since they don't know what I also play as a musician. I have always stated that my music is a mix of nu metal, melodic death metal and progressive metal. Yet you categorize me as experimental progressive groove metal? This is just my short message for people who take this side so seriously to maybe think for yourself. Just because some asshole has written genre of Chimera or Ninja Gandhi or Aku here does not mean it's what the music actually is. Let's go back to Ninja Gandhi and talk about the musicianship on this release. Let's start with the band's drummer. His playing is phenomenal. I love his double bass work, the blast beat sections, the grooves, the style, the precision of his playing, the tempo changes, just everything. He's keeping it completely awesome. Next we've got the bass work, which is audible. The bassist mostly follows the guitars, but we have lots of moments here and there where he deviates from that stuff, and that's truly commendable. I love the bass sound on this release. Now let's focus on the guitar work, which is fabulous. It's my favorite thing about this whole album. The guitar work takes a lot from heavy and thrash metal genres, but the guitar solos are very inspired by late death stuff. Especially the symbolic era with some more Van Halen on top of it. It's just beautiful. The guitar solos are my favorite moments of this entire release. So memorable, so melodic, so interesting, I will never forget about them. All of the other guitar stuff here also slaps. We also have some groovier parts, there aren't many of them, but they do occur from song to song. Last but not least, as mentioned, the vocals, and they're straight up amazing. The standard singing is perfect, the heavy metal highs also fun to listen to, thrashier, more goblin type vocals are also present, we have some shouting, yelling, screaming, even death metal growling, and it all sounds amazing. I am surprised by the variety in this dude's voice, like he's the whole package. He keeps the record from ever becoming boring. It's always something that you want to hear. Now we can finally rate the individual songs. The album opens up with Randall Flagg. This one has a fantastic guitar intro, doom. It's very glorious sounding. In this track the verses are full of growls and thrashy riffage. Beautiful singing in the chorus. If I sell my soul to be freed, serve evil for eternity, how can I refuse this offer? I'm only man, I starve for power. Sorry guys, I am not a singer, but it sounds slightly similar to what I just did. The entire song is fabulous, the guitar solo is my favorite part. But every other segment is just straight up amazing and I love going through this track, 10 out of 10. Next we've got Wax Empire, which has a cool back and forth between the band members in the intro. Then the cool main groove, world domination, in the blink of an eye, world domination, that line where he says, have you ever met that one stupid bitch you just wanna grab by the hair and say, look me in the eyes? It's so funny to me. It also sounds very cool because he goes between his vocal styles. This entire track is just such a fun banger. It is full of energy, it's intense, I love the chorus so much. We live in a wax empire, a motherfucking wax empire, Is this my identity? All of this song just screams great time, and it truly is. Check it out, yet again guitar solo slap, 10 out of 10. Choice of Life is much more melodic compared to the previous song. The main guitar riff here reminds me of Death's Symbolic era so much, I just adore it. Also those cool backing vocals at the intro, it's great. The verses just sound so cool and then the chorus is beautiful. Life is a choice of life. What is fun is that in the middle of the song they go full on acoustic and the chorus is being repeated, just more subdued, and that just creates that one of a kind atmosphere. Life is a choice of life, running in circles as fast as you strive, selling your soul for another few years to brighter future with a hint of fear. I can sing for shit, but it's just so beautiful and one of a kind. This is my favorite song from this band because you can tell they put a lot of heart into this one. It will always remain my favorite, 12 out of 10. Green Devin brings back the energy, the tempo is much faster, the guitar is more thrashy. Love the chorus with my ship is burning, but what's most interesting about this song is the middle part, which just suddenly has some banjo or whatever. It's very unusual and it's a big surprise, but a pleasant one. Also that chorus is so much fun. Why can't we stop ourselves? Why can't we stop ourselves? Sorry guys, I cannot go high at all when it comes to my voice. Do not replace Rob Halford with me in Judas Priest, because this is going to be the worst thing that happens to humanity. Do not do it. This song is 10 plus out of 10. Next we've got Vintage Song, which is about the big brother or the state monitoring your every move. The track is great, it has a very beautiful build up at the beginning, it's very long but it pays off. Beautiful melodic guitar riff, wow, Prague Defi all the way, the verses slap, the guitars are always interesting, the drumming is top notch, same with the bass work, the chorus is so much fun. Facing your mortality, for more than sexuality, all the privacies that we adore, no nothing more than vintage and born, All in all, this is my second favorite song on this release, 11 out of 10. Next we've got Tortuga, another song about pirates, and this one I love the verses and the growling bits in the bridge section I think, but that chorus does not work for me that much. This is the end of my life, the end of my head as I suffocate. Sorry guys, I just do not vibe with this chorus. It's okay, it doesn't annoy me, but I wish it did not exist. Anything else in this song just slaps, so this one is just 8 out of 10. The Containment brings back the hit, I love the guitar riffs, the bass lines, the drumming, the intro. I love how crazy, even a little bit nu metalish, the verses sound here with the cool Limp Bizkit style guitar riffs. I love how crazy the verses are, they remind me of nu metal, Limp Bizkit style, especially when it comes to the guitars and half-rapped vocals. Then we get to the pre-chorus, which is so beautiful. A tree in the forest contained in a box. The roots are nourished, but the fruit seems to rot. The containment is destroying an invisible ink. It looks perfect from here, but God, that's it. And then we get the chorus. It's fun to pour the oil to the funnels overflowed. The components will erode and the engine will explode. Something like that. It's just so much fun to listen to. The third best song in this release, also the guitar solos are the cherry on top, 11 out of 10. Victory in Your Head, this is the second weakest song on this record after the Tortuga song I always forget about. I love the crazy outbursts this song has with sections that only occur once. But the chorus yet again could have been a little bit better. I do enjoy it more than Tortuga's song, but it is not perfect to me. Still, it's a fantastic song nonetheless. I love the guitar work. 9 out of 10. Undecided Prosperity has some questionable lyrics here and there, but overall this is a fantastic song. I love the craziness of this one. The drummer is popping off. Same with the guitarists, they're doing fantastic job. This is probably the heaviest song on the release. Or at least it has the heaviest segments in it. This one just never gets boring to me. It's a fun ride, 10 out of 10. Dead Culture is a grand ending to this fantastic album, and this song just slaps. I love the guitar riffs, so memorable, so juicy, same with the guitar solos. The bass lines yet again are just important as the guitar parts, the drumming slaps, and I love the vocal performance throughout the entire song, especially yet again the chorus. This song reminds me of like a progressive thrash death metal System of a Down. 10 plus out of 10. And now let's talk about the bonus track, The Government Sux. This is the only song that was not re-recorded from the 2013 demo for Wax Empire, because this is just a joke song. I love the funny stuff they're talking about in the background here. The music is pretty simple, they just shout, the government sucks, I don't wanna go to school, the government sucks, I don't wanna pay taxes, the government sucks, do. It is funny. I suggest you check it out. 6 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, the flow is fitting, repetitive. Yeah, this is a legendary record, I love it from beginning to the end. All of the songs slap, yes, even Tortuga. The highlights for me are obviously Choice of Life, Vintage, The Containment, Green Devin, Dead Culture, and Undecided Prosperity. The reason why this is a legendary record for me is that no one has heard about it, like literally no one. I am the person that shows this record to people and everyone loves it. It is a fantastic combination of styles, the prog, death, thrash, heavy, some even new elements here and there, and it sounds fantastic. I suggest you check out this band's music, they only have 2 records released and they're both fantastic. Celebrate your recipe by spinning the record today, it deserves your attention. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, follow me on my Instagram, link in the description. Shout out to all my Patreon supporters who guys who sponsor these videos. If you want, you can join them so I can make another video, do me the cover video of your choice. See you next time, the government sucks. Bye.